All right, here we go.
See that? The fuckers destroyed my palace.
While we're still standing, the palace can fall down for all I care.
Show me you mean it then. Get down there and help them. What a huge fucking hole. I don't fucking believe it.
I think we're back to the beginning of the game. We are back to the beginning of the game.
Godwin! Where's your weapon? To the battlements! Move!
Father!
Will you come to anoint us before we die?
We'll get anointed after the battles are hands. With booze.
That's what they were building.
Take cover!
Now! Forward!
A rude awakening, eh? Make it count.
Alright, hey guys and gals, welcome to the last episode of Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Let's go.
Godwin! Over here! Get up there quick!
Shoot him! Godwin! I'll knock it down!
Godwin's a better shot than Henry.
Go fuck yourself!
Right in the gut. Oh, that's a lot.
Fuck you! Get ready! They're coming inside! Godwin, move downstairs!
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
We can
whoa.
handle it here.
Godwin! Get over here with that crossbow and join the line. Yay! Return fire! What the fuck are you waiting for? Die, you brother! What the fuck are they waiting for? Pour fire onto them!
Oh!
That was close. Get ready for another Draw your sword and follow me!
I was about to say, where'd he go? Then you get him off the walls. Wait, does... Godwin has no uber potions.
Fucking Wenceslas! Don't let them fight off! Knock it down! I'm reaching to the dark! Fuck you!
Fuck you!
Knock that ladder down or they'll overrun us! You got him!
There can't be that many of them left. So I think there can't be that many of the defenders left.
I've been hit.
Don't poke at it. Just calm down.
Oh, Dentes Fortuna, fucking you, vat. Jesus. You're only supposed to deliver a message to Trotsky. The most adventure I was expecting was a fuck or two.
Man makes plans, and God laughs. But I should be home now. Preaching to village crones about Jesus. And boozing in the tavern.
Is that how you speak on the pulpit, too?
Yeah. That's probably why they kicked me off of it.
Oh! You don't do that, that makes it worse.
Maybe God is having a laugh at our expense. But I know of no better fun than this.
You're right. Let's have some fun. While we're still standing.
There's not that many of them left. Oh, I just got chills.
It stinks like a festering wound here.
It's time to heal that wound. Once and for all.
That is why we're here, isn't it, youngster?
Let's not waste time. We'll end it. Here and now.
Sir Radzig, give the orders.
Hey! Look at them! The Prague lords who bent their knees to Sigismund. And even after he fled our country, they carried on plundering our lands! Invading! Killing! Raping! Spilling the blood of their fellow countrymen for a foreign usurper! Should they get away with it? Traitor! Good consideration. The time has come to put a stop to them forever! To sweep them off our lands! Fight them! Hunt that rabble back to Prague in the name of King Wenceslas!
It's too late.
Quickly! Seize the outer building!
Hello? Oh.
They're losing heart! Do it! Fuck you! Christ!
Too slow. I'll get him from your head. You won't get me.
There's more of them!
Bad luck.
For God's will!
Bleeding like a stuck pig. Hurry up!
Sam, why do you not have a weapon? Oh, why am I over encumbered?
Henry, come with me. We'll climb up and raise the portcullis.
Alright, let's go, Sam. Can I not use ladder? Use ladder. I think that was Sam. Some random soldier. Who just fell?
Come on, then. You're next. I'm glad you've come back, Henry of Scarlets. I thought we'd never cross swords. The men have talked about your swordsmanship. Let's see if there's any truth in it.
Who the fuck are you?
The name's Lamprey. Bad luck.
Thank God I defeated whoever the fuck you were. Wait, why am I trying to steal his stuff? That's at the end of the game. Oh, that poor guy. Well, we can't raise the portcullis. Oh wait, no, there we go.
The portcullis is up. Now we'll finish off the rest in the courtyard.
Whoa!
You want to try me?
No. You want to try me? How do we get down to the courtyard? I guess I just fight my way down there.
Yeah.
That won't work on me.
Got them all.
Henry. You lot took your sweet time.
Oh, you know our Henry. No doubt stopped off along the way for a beer and some grub.
As it happens.
Nice work, youngster.
Welcome back, Henry.
Well, did I come at a bad time?
Well, it was just starting to be fun. When you lot turn up and scatter them. But, if you got any more like this, well, let's have them.
Delivering that letter turned out to be a bit bothersome, eh? I'm glad you're still in one piece, Hans.
Likewise.
Good God, what
carnage.
Sir Peter, praise the Lord you're alive.
You have no idea how pleased I am to see you, Hanush.
You can celebrate. The Pragas are fleeing for their lives.
What is there to celebrate? They destroyed my fortress and they stole whatever they could, including that accursed silver of yours. So much suffering, and for nothing.
Chin up! Could have turned out a lot worse. We put you in an unenviable bind, Sir Peter. I'm extremely grateful for the way you behaved. That goes for all of you. You showed great courage and determination. I'm proud to have been your commander in this uneven fight. And to you, Sir Hanush, I say thank you for saving us in the nick of time.
You have nothing to thank anyone for. You're the heroes here. You withstood the attack of the enemy, who outnumbered you in arms and numbers. You didn't give up under any circumstances. Not even hunger broke you. But talking of hunger, we have food enough for everyone. It's time to feast and celebrate.
Thank you for these gifts, sir. And you, Henry, risked your life to rescue us. That's what I call heroism.
Well, it wasn't just me. Samuel was the first to volunteer.
If it weren't for Henry, I certainly wouldn't be here with you. Learn to accept praise for once, Porter. You deserve it.
You both deserve it. Lord Hanush, will you drink to victory with us?
I'd like to, but I can't. I have to set off back to Rattay today. I actually only came to give you my greetings. And my farewells.
You really can't stay? Some rooms are still in good condition. I'd be glad to honor you with what I can.
I'm afraid not, Sir Peter. Some other time, maybe. I've been away from home too long, and I'm needed there. But before I go, I need to speak to the young lord here. Alone.
Talk to me? What about?
You most likely don't even realize how much your situation has changed. And how your importance has grown.
My importance? How do you mean?
Patience. All in good time. Henry, you're a blacksmith's boy. Do you think you could give me some advice?
Advice about what, sir?
I had a new sword made in Summerpish before we left, and I thought I'd try it out. But those proud fuckers all wore heavy armor. One battle and the blade's like a saw. The blacksmith swore he made it from the best steel. Look at it. I get the feeling he lied to me.
You're right. It's nicely ornamented, that's true. But I can't see any folded steel. No doubt the blacksmith thought the sword was only for display in a banqueting hall.
That damned swindler. He'll see. He'll repay every last groschen. Thanks, Henry. You're a credit to your trade. And no word of a lie.
Do you want the sword sharpened?
Well, I originally wanted to shove it up the swindler's ass. But I can probably do that anyway. And traveling through the countryside with a blunt sword could be a mistake. Will you take care of it?
Of course, sir.
Excellent. I'd be grateful. And then I need to discuss something important with you. It's about Hans. Once you're finished, come and join us by the horses in front of the gate. And no eavesdropping. Some things are not for your ears.
Henry, come and see me too. I want to talk to you.
Are you injured? I could take a look.
Let him catch his breath, for Christ's sake. He just needs to eat and drink his fill. He's one of us now. Another hungry wolf from the devil's pack.
Ha ha ha! Go with God, friends. I hope we will meet again.
Farewell, Hanush. God bless you.
Come with me, Hans. Let's not lose a moment.
Yeah, I have a feeling that's about his marriage.
We all did. Don't give me that. You were in command. I'd have lost everything without you.
Well, without me, your fortress wouldn't be in ruins.
Zizka?
Henry, I'm glad you found the time.
What did you want to talk to me about?
About your future. I've commanded countless men, and no doubt I'll command many more. But you, Henry, you have something the others didn't. The heart of a real warrior. I know you're still in the service of Lord Perkstein and have duties to carry out in that regard, but I wanted to tell you, if that ever changed, I would be honored if you stood by my side as my right-hand man.
They are setting up so many things for part 3, and I keep hearing people say that this is it for Henry's story. I do not know what they are talking about. This is set up perfectly for him to go into the Hussite Wars.
That would be an honor for me as well, Zizka. Thank you for your trust. It's just that I don't know right now what Hanush wants from me. If he has another task for me. So...
I understand. You don't have to decide right now.
Because the key thing I keep hearing from people is that the Hussite Wars are too far in the future for Henry to be involved with it. Zizka is older than Henry, and Zizka is involved in the Hussite Wars, so that argument makes no sense to me.
I hear we lost the silver.
They got to it yesterday. If only you'd arrived one day sooner. What can we do? I reckon God wanted us to stay poor. We'll have to look for a way to make a living like we used to.
I found Brabant in the camp. He was torturing Sam. I killed him.
I'm glad you did. I haven't been betrayed like that for ages. Such a buffoon. I never realized what he was really like. Oh well, a lesson learned. At least he can no longer deceive anyone like he did us. After what he did to Ada, that's all he deserved.
What are your plans now?
Now? Let's celebrate our victory properly. Then we'll go back to the Devil's Den and get some rest. I'll leave any further negotiations to Jobst and Radzig. But it's not over yet. The King and Prokop of Luxembourg are still prisoners, and it's hard to say whether Sigismund will want to release them. Maybe we'll have more work to do. That's why I'd like to have you close by.
Again, they're setting up so much stuff for a part 3. I do not understand why people are saying that this is it for Henry.
What did you think of the final battle?
Nothing. I didn't see much of it. But even through the fortress walls, I could hear they didn't have a chance against you.
You could tell that by what you heard.
I hear the grass grow. I can find my way just by listening, with eyes closed if necessary. That comes in very handy when you're captured and blindfolded.
You pulled it off, Shishka.
We all did.
Don't give me that. You were in command.
Mutt, you made it. They didn't eat you.
You're my doggy, eh?
Wouldn't be in ruins.
It was just a matter of time. And I wouldn't have been able to defend the fortress for long.
You showed real bravery.
I didn't have you down as a builder, Shishka.
I may not be a builder, but I can raise money.
So, we made it, Sam.
Aye, we made it. But only just in time. And we lost the silver. That's what pisses me off the most.
I'm not exactly delighted either. But that's not why we did it. And we're alive.
That's true. But it could have gone very differently. I'm in your debt, Bruder. I'll never forget this.
What debt? You're my brother. Yeah, they took our silver. But maybe it's better that way. Fortunes lead to bad blood.
Well, I'd prefer if the Geld was in good hands.
Silver, not Geld.
The king, our people, your people. But now the Prague rabble are going to share it. You're right, though. Maybe they'll quarrel over it and cut each other's throats.
Brabant is dead?
Genau. Though it's a huge pity I couldn't help you and could only watch. I still don't understand how anyone could have deceived me like that. Such a liar! It should have been obvious what he was like. Justice was done. Baruch Hashem.
What will you do now?
My mother in Kolin and all the others will need me. We'll make a new start there. And that'll be a lot of work. I don't know if anyone will return to Kuttenberg.
What about the Devil's Pack?
That was great. If you can call what we went through great. But I'm neither a warrior nor a mercenary.
What do you plan to do in Colleen?
Whatever's necessary. The same as in Kuttenberg, most likely. My people need someone who can stand up for them. Because there will always be some who want to put them down. That's life, nicht wahr?
I have to go now, Sam. Take care.
Sei gesund, sir.
Not right now. Yay! The guys from Skalitz made it.
Catherine, you alright?
I'm alright. Oh, thank God you came back safe and sound.
She's just in her cups.
And you didn't come alone and brought us salvation. Of course.
I killed Brabant.
Good.
Good?
It's good he paid for what he did. It's good he can't harm anyone again. But I'm sad for every horrible deed we do to put right other horrible deeds. It's wrong, even so. I think there was no other option.
You're right. You have no idea how right you are. Well, the last few days here in the fortress must have been awful. How did you get through them?
The same as everyone else, I suppose. I just try to stay alive. We got hungrier and hungrier. But you forget about that after a while. You even get kind of used to seeing death at every step. The worst thing was the feeling of powerlessness. I'm used to being in control.
I'll have to go and see Hanush now.
So I heard. Farewell for now, Henry.
It's good his brother survived. Hey, maybe Sam will make an appearance in part 3. I don't know if I want to talk to Dry Devil. Hey, so much death. If they got the silver, they would have to take it away, and we didn't see any wagons leaving. But they also said they took it away the day beforehand. Poor Sir Peter.
It will need every stonemason in the region.
Grant eternal rest to the soul of your deceased servant. The Lord be with you. What do you need?
Hey, I'd be quite interested to know if Kozlik really is your brother.
Now, how do you figure that out?
I don't know. Maybe a few minor similarities?
Aye. But if it was up to me,
Wait.
What doesn't add up?
Well...
You see? He won't even let me enjoy that. That's just the... Oh.
You know... you're right.
Oh, the whole world.
Uh-huh.
Of course. One and then... See you later, my friend.
Where is Hanush? Oh, he's by the horses outside. Wow. Pebbles made it, everybody! Yay! I thought Pebbles got... No, Pebbles was in the stables. Wait, are there still some... Oh, okay, no.
How are things in Rattard, anyway?
It was still the same as
How am I still overburdened? I never ran out of potions. I just now realized that.
I feel I've been away for an age.
I wonder how long were they actually gone?
See, and it's only been a couple of weeks.
Couple of weeks.
Nothing changes in such a short time. Though I have a lot of work ahead of me. The forests are swarming with bandits again.
Bernard will deal with them in no time at all.
Bernard doesn't want anything to do with it. We'll have to find someone who can take care of it.
Oh, me!
Someone like Henry.
Yep.
Someone like him. Henry will have enough on his plate already.
Here I am, sir.
Let's take a look at it. Good work, Henry. You're a blacksmith through and through.
Thanks, sir.
So now, to the reason I wanted to talk to you. As you no doubt know, There's a big change in store for Hans. He's getting married.
He has to get married.
Has to, wants to, it doesn't matter. He's going to. As you can see, he's none too pleased.
He'll get used to it in time.
Thanks a lot.
That's just what I've been telling him. It's clear that if it were up to him, he'd keep putting off the wedding in the hope I'd change my mind. But I won't. I've given my word to Lord Botsek of Kunstad, and I don't break my word. So your job, Henry, when the time comes, is to make sure the wedding actually takes place. And if our young lord refuses, you have my permission to drag him kicking and screaming to the altar if need be. After all, who else should take care of him other than the young lord's squire, eh?
That's right. Who else? I'll make sure he doesn't run away or something.
Excellent. Agreed.
And when is it supposed to happen?
You'll find out in good time. In the meantime, stay in these parts till Butchek and I arrange all the details with Herald.
I thought we were going back to Ratai.
We'd just be losing time. I'll give you coin so you can find decent quarters and have enough to live on. Radzig also agrees you'll stay with Capon as his right-hand man.
All right. Where is my father, in fact?
Somewhere in the fields outside the village. He took his unit to rout the last of the Pragas. They should be back around now, I reckon. You could go to meet him. He'll definitely be pleased to see you. He'll want to hear how you fared today. And he won't be disappointed if you ask me. Go with God, then. And don't forget what we said.
Safe journey, Hanush. And send my regards to Bernard.
It looks like Hanush is serious about the wedding.
Oh, bloody Hanush.
What are we going to do about the wedding?
What can we do? Nothing. You heard what Hanush said. He doesn't want anyone to accuse him of not keeping his word. He promised Bocek he'd marry me to his niece, so that's what he's going to do. And that really fucking annoys me. I'm still young. I want to have fun. And instead of that, I have to marry some wench I've never seen. Also, she's bound to be ugly. She'd have been married off ages ago otherwise. Damn it!
I wouldn't be so pessimistic.
Aye. But on the other hand, she's rich.
Yeah, maybe she'll be pretty as well.
No chance. I'm not that lucky. I've been thinking, though. If I get married and have a son, I'll name him after you.
After me?
Heinrich.
In German?
Ah, you see, it's in fashion at court these days. And what have you got to complain about? You should be pleased. Or would you rather I name him Vakalin?
No, I'm pleased. Honestly. I hope he turns out to be a great man.
Of course he will. He'll take after me. He'll perform great deeds, you can be sure of that.
What did Hanush talk to you about?
Various things. You don't need to know everything, Henry.
You're right. I don't.
It's got nothing to do with you anyway.
I found Brabant in the camp.
Brabant? What? I thought he turned tail. That would have been just like him.
I suppose he really cared about the silver.
And? What happened?
He caught Sam. He was going to kill him. I finished him.
Oh, I hope he suffered.
He begged, whined, whimpered.
I hope Ada enjoyed looking down on that.
Or looking up, depending on your point of view.
We lost all the silver.
We couldn't save it. As soon as they got into the courtyard and basement, it was clear we'd lose it. But money isn't everything. We're alive. Sigismund is fucked. We won.
What are your plans now?
I'm in no hurry for the courtship, believe you me. I'm going to hole up somewhere, at the Devil's Den, say, and I'll have fun while I can. And when the time comes and Hanush summons me for the courtship, I'll send a message saying I'm seriously ill.
Do you think he'll fall for it?
I'm sure he will the first time. Then we'll see.
You could do something that makes Yitka not want you.
Good idea.
I'll have to be on my way. Stay strong.
I will. Send my regards to Radzig.
Again, it's the same way that come on, Pebbles. It's the same way the first one ended. The first one ended kind of kind of weird because it doesn't have like a denouement or a resolution like most other games do, where everything kind of wraps up. No, it treats it like a real story where it kind of flows into the next game almost seamlessly now that I think about it. Now there's the initial charge. Broke him right then and there. So, I will say, even though I said this was the final episode, there's still 3 more DLCs coming out to this game. As of time we're recording, they're not out yet. So there's going to be some intermittent updates. Whoa. Oh no, that just fell over. I thought that was something, some sort of contraption. This is where Mark Vart was. I wonder.
The Prague's dead commander is inside. I've had a message sent to Jobst, so don't worry about it.
I want to see for myself. Private area, he's gonna stop me.
I spent all this time chasing you, and you die in your sleep. I had other plans for you.
Arnold!
Well, at least I don't have to get my hands dirty. And anyway, you'll burn in hell forever for what you did.
At the end of the day, the guy was just greedy. Oof. Yep, finishing off anyone who won't survive. Looting corpses. As distasteful as some people may find this, this is how a lot of these guys actually make some money. Just by selling off all the armor and anything of value. Oh no, we're hallucinating again.
The story is ended. So, are you happy now?
Happy? I don't really know. We may have won in the end, but the road to victory was hard.
So you realize the price you had to pay?
War is a dirty business. No one has the power to change that. I didn't understand that before. But I do now.
I know that feeling. I tried to tell you about it. But I reckon there are some things you've got to figure out for yourself.
For instance, revenge.
And that treacherous bastard Toth deserved to die.
So you gave him death. A merciless and cruel death.
Maybe you overdid the cruelty. But I'm a little afraid that revenge might have become the only thing you care about. Why dirty your hands with the likes of Brabant?
He chose his path. We can't reproach him for that.
But sometimes it's better not to play by their rules. Better not to be like them. And turn the other cheek.
You're right, Father. There was too much lust for revenge in me. To tell the truth, I'd rather just forget all about it.
Do you remember the advice I gave you the last time we were together?
You said it doesn't matter how many people I kill. Because I can never change what happened. And you also asked if I feel better. To tell the truth, no. I don't.
Maybe you'll change your mind one day.
Maybe.
You accepted war, and war accepted you.
I wouldn't say I had any choice, Father.
But you killed innocent people in Sameen. How could you do such a thing?
I made a mistake. They died because of me. They didn't do anything wrong. I'll never forgive myself for it.
All right. You avenged an evil act. But you behaved like a bandit. Plundering and robbing poor wretches.
When did I do that?
Son.
Sorry. It would never have happened if I wasn't in such a bind. I'll pray for God's forgiveness.
Well, I suppose you're right. On the scales of good and evil, maybe the good you did outweighs the evil.
You should hope the Almighty will understand. And give you a chance to make amends.
Nothing's black and white. Sometimes you have to make tough decisions in life. And God alone can judge whether you made the right ones. But in the end, you did it. You're a hero. You saved your friends. Capon, Rosa, the Jews, the whole of Sugdol, and Samuel, your brother.
Not exactly.
True. Almost, brother. I'm glad you two became friends.
Why didn't you tell me about Samuel?
I don't think he knew.
Because I didn't know. I just had an inkling. They took Sarah away on account of me, and I had no idea where to look for her.
You can be proud of him.
It seems this chapter of your life is over. You're a grown man now. What are you going to do?
I like what I'm doing now.
What you're doing now?
The soldier's trade.
He who lives by the sword dies by the sword.
I knew you wouldn't like it. But I'm good at it. And there's still plenty of bastards in the world that need to be put in their place.
I hope at least you'll use your sword wisely, and it won't harden your heart.
Well, whichever way your path leads, take my advice. Watch out for that Eric. I don't think he's going to forget you anytime soon.
Don't worry.
Nemesis for the next game.
I won't forget him either.
Well, it's time to say goodbye.
Farewell, Henry.
God go with you, son. I've a feeling you've got a lot ahead of you.
Will I ever see you again?
Who knows?
We've had so little time for each other.
Good luck. You'll need it.
don't remember stealing that much stuff.
So, this time it seems it really is the end.
Father.
You did it. You got them. Toth, Van Owlitz, even that damned scavenging ginger fox is gone.
Oh, he'll be
Mother
back.
And Martin would surely be proud of you.
Perhaps. In a way.
Of course they would. You avenged them. You prevented a war, you saved a lot of people, and after all that you're still in one piece. That's not a bad performance for an ordinary bastard. You even succeeded in getting that adventurous sword of ours back.
Your sword.
It all started with this. Martin truly was a brilliant blacksmith. It sings so nicely. But it's not singing for me. It's yours, son.
What happens now?
Now we'll get on with life. Do you remember what I told you? That there are some things in the world worth living for. Blue skies, warm sunshine, green grass underneath your feet, beautiful girls,
Good wine, good people, and a fine steed underneath your backside, yeah.
Enjoy it while you can. I can assure you nothing lasts forever. And if you're missing that excitement now, which I'm sure you are, you can be certain that it'll find us again itself one day. I believe there are interesting times still ahead of us. By the way, that buxom lass that you were with?
What, Catherine? Oh, come on. She's old enough to be my mother.
So what? I think you could do with a bit of mothering. Besides, a well-built lass like that, she'll see you through the hardest of times.
That was so fucking good. It's up there with Cyberpunk and Red Dead for me. Audentes fortuna juvat. This game is so good. Historically accurate. Weapons look great. Armor looks great. And here is my theory about where part 3 is going to go. Okay, so in 1403, King Wenceslas gets... Please put in the edit if I get these dates wrong. But Wenceslas gets released from captivity at that time. I see that as the prologue chapter. Henry goes with John of Luxembourg to go parlay the king's release. Now, after that's done, Wenceslas, hearing of Henry's bravery, gets knighted. And then they head back to Ratai, where they deal with the bandits, and it ends with Hans's wedding. Now, the third game, I think, is going to have a lot of history jumps, because I think this is the only way that it's going to make sense to fit everything in and end Henry's story. So I think the series, or I think it'll then jump to like 1415. In 1415, Henry hasn't fought in a long time. Maybe he's gotten married now, has a couple of kids. He's still living in Rites and pals around with Hans, but he's got his own estate. I think is Pribyslavitz was the town that he set up in the first game. And he gets asked by his father to go join him on a expedition to wherever, maybe to Prague, because I think that's where the real Rodzik gets killed. And Henry makes some kind of dialogue choice of, oh, I haven't fought in years. There's your way to do a reset on everything. Henry just says, I haven't fought in years, so all of my skills are now back to like level 5 or whatever. So the second act is him, it's like the beginning stages of the Hussite Wars. He's still friendly with Jan Žižka, and I think at some point in the future, Sigismund comes back, and he actually attacks Kuttenberg again. That, and with some of the other issues that Bavaria has going forward, the second act is the lead up to the Hussite Wars. And then Act 3, you could time jump again into the Hussite Wars themselves. And, you know, at this point, Henry's a commander. He's leading men. He's not as fast as he used to be, but he's still a pretty formidable combatant. And then you actually go into the actual big wars, the big battles themselves. And that's where I would see this series end, whether it ends in Rome or ends in Henry's death, or just some kind of end to the story. But that's how I would see it go. I don't know why I keep hearing people say this was the end of Henry's story. That does not make sense to me. That there is still more to build up upon. There's nothing from the first game anymore. And again, you have Eric. Eric is still alive. Eric could be someone who is still fighting for Sigismund. So there's no reason to think that there isn't enough here to work on, to build onto a part 3. Now, as far as stuff to add for part 3, I would love to see like an armor making game being added on. Someone said they kind of wish that you could cook in the game, because you have so many ingredients. Like, you pick up cinnamon and pepper at one point. I was like, oh, I get to cook something. No, it's just there. But I thoroughly enjoyed this game. I had so much fun with this. The only thing I could say is I wish the missions were a little bit shorter, because there's a couple of these where I was sitting in my chair for almost 6 hours, and you end up with 1 hour of footage once it's all condensed. But I hope everyone enjoyed the series. I had a lot of fun playing this. I had a lot of fun going over history and showing some of the stuff that I know about sword fighting and all this other crap. Oh, let's see if there's any after credit scenes. Let's get drunk.
No. I'm telling you, Dry Devil is a hell of a marksman. I'd bet my right arm that, drunk as he is, he could still hear anything you care to point out. Remember Von Orlitz?
Now, if you really bet your right arm.
In fact, I will go further. Her neck. Your crossbow.
Come in, Ray!
Oh, this won't end well.
Fellow who shot an apple off someone's head. Or was it Walter?
At least take that.
Okay.
Oh, come on.
Shut up! You're wasted. Never seen you this bad.
Come on!
This will go down in history.
Oh no.
Gillick, you fucking moron!
Well, there goes that eye. More is more. Sukdal is liberated, and Wenceslas's forces under Jobst and Radzig march to Prague. That also could be the opening to the next game. Sigismund's coalition has fallen apart. Von Burgo's Praguers are negotiating a truce.
You have a kind master.
Good day.
Hey, greetings to you two.
I'm curious, is the game does not reset itself to... Oh. Usually in RPGs, it's reset to a time before the siege. I'm actually curious on something.
Why the hell do they pour the beer on the table?
What should I know about the devil?
Just look.
I heard he's a nobleman.
He's the captain of Znojmo. Here's a foul.
What?
We're both with.
Oh, it's back to when you...
Innkeeper, a beer! And with you.
I guess I don't say anything new after that.
Here we are. Good. I apologize. God bless you.
They don't say anything about it after the battle. Kind of sad about that.
What's the plan now?
For fuck's sake, Henry. One battle's hardly over and you're thinking of the next one.
Well, I didn't say that.
Fuck plans. Roam about and have fun. It's a long time till the wedding. Knowing Bocek, Herald, and his other relatives, it'll be ages before they agree on a dowry.
Again, they're setting up for the next game. The next game's going to start with Hans's wedding. So I don't get this bullshit people talking about that there's not going to be a part 3. It is certainly set up for part 3 because this is the same way the first game ended. The first game ended with Henry and Han setting off for this game, this region, to Trotsky.
God bless you, sir.
All right, so like I said, this will not be the end. This is going to be end of the weekly videos. I'll come back to this game when the DLCs come out. So those are going to be like sporadic updates as they come out. They haven't even, at the time I'm recording this, they haven't even announced when those are coming out. So again, I had a lot of fun with this game. I hope everyone enjoyed this series. This was one of the first series we had where we had multiple videos get to several thousand views. So thank you for everyone who joined the channel on this series and people who enjoyed this series. I fucking love this game and I can't wait to come back on the DLCs. So that, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. I am not exactly sure what game I'm going to jump to next. Just stay tuned for our posts. I'll have something up probably the week beforehand. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I will say goodbye to Bohemia for now. Henry, at least smile once. Please. Alright.
Nice one.
Nice one. Peace out. Pebbles! Pebbles? Pebbles! I no longer have the good sword. Fuck.